Welcome back to Journeying into My 30s, reporting live from rock bottom. Immediately post-eclipse, we are ruminating on what it means to advance in my capacity for cultivating more bravery and more courage than what has carried me thus far. And journeying deeper into true freedom. Freedom as in being free from the constraints of living fearfully, existing fearfully, hiding fearfully. I know that I made a sound and necessary decision to leave a work environment that was already deeply inherently unsafe but became actively unsafe was correct, appropriate, and wise of me. And how the hell is it already the middle of August? The active job search that is 6 weeks underway at this point has been really, really challenging. And ironically, I stepped back into a line of work that I used to do, and because of the time spent away, there was some recertifying I had to do via my background search, fingerprinting and stuff. And I did that. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago since I went and did that, so it's taking forever. And that, along with how quiet this job search has been, even though I've been very aggressive, very thorough, not always very choosy. Like, I've applied to things that actually feel deeply aligned and that I would actually look forward to doing, but I've also applied to things just to get somewhere and having some kind of, just to have some work, right? So I also haven't been choosing. How quiet that has been, when I tell you, quiet. When you pair how quiet that has been with how long it seems to be taking to get recertified so that I can go back to substitute teaching, it really is so clear, so clear that I'm being called to cultivate a different type of courage, a different type of bravery in this moment right now. And what that looks like is, how do I live and govern myself when things are in the hardest conditions? Being unemployed, looking for work, and not feeling the success of the work that is looking for work, it is very depleting on a spiritual, energetic level. It is very vulnerable to need a job and not have one. That's a very vulnerable place to exist in. And there's a lot of shame that I experience in that, and that will look like me being held up in the house 24/7. One, because it's expensive to exist outside. It's hard to exist outside and not spend any money, and so you don't have money to spend. All signs point towards not going outside. But also, there's shame in everybody being at work and you just being here. And I'm not necessarily in the mood to socialize and to talk, especially because I don't want to talk about what I'm going through. So the courage and the bravery I'm being called to cultivate is to free myself of the shame and the fear that's wrapped up in this current moment of becoming, and to like be brave and courageous enough to be present, like fully present in this moment, even though it feels like nothing is going right and I do not feel great, right? Like my stressing conditions are, so today I put real clothes on so that I could remember how to do so, and I got myself together and I got up out this house. Even like saying and speaking on this openly, that is part of cultivating the courage and the bravery. And it's like, I know I have deep depths of courage and bravery within me, right? I'm a Black African queer person who lives openly. But yes, I exist in my courage every day, living out loud, outside of the closet. I picked up my entire life at 22 and moved across the country to a place that I had never even visited for, did not have a job waiting for me, did not know anybody. So I definitely know that my capacity for courage and bravery it exists, and it's deep and it's real. I'm just being called to a very big challenge right now, one that is timeline shifting, life altering, very much worth my focus and my energy at this time. So I know it's not for nothing. And then this eclipse underscores every bit of that. And then, I don't know, the communications and downloads and spirit that I have received line up exactly with what is real and what even the collective is moving through. So I know that I'm not crazy, out of place, wrong. I'm just in it. And when you're in it, you have to be able to feel it. You have to be able to feel it and not hide from it or succumb to the shame that wants to come up around it. So that's what I'm doing, girl. That's what I'm doing.